Hey everybody, Catmatt here. So I wanted to, you've kind of been following this whole high water period with me. Some of you are probably not enjoying it because there has not been a whole lot of fish, but I haven't been going where I know the fish would be easy. I've been trying to learn some things on a different pool under high water situations. So this pool was the one I did a live video on Sunday night, and since Sunday night, this is what, Thursday, so we're talking 4 days or whatever, this pool has dropped just shy of 2 feet. The water has warmed up about 3.5 degrees. We're at about 68, which is magic time in the spring, really, for the really good bite to kick in. I'm still having trouble. Some of the places I really want to fish, I would have to use an excessive amount of bait, and because of the type of boat I have with this V, with this water being so swift, it wants to swing, and it's just not a good situation yet. But I'm trying to make lemonade out of lemons, and I have found a few good places. The bait was much easier to get, so that was a plus. I know you don't necessarily want to stare at me the whole time I'm live. However, with the sun being going down here in the west, if I put the camera that way, it's going to be nothing but a glare. So if you want to watch and you want to talk, I'll do some talking. I'm getting ready to get some baits out here, and I'm in a really nice spot. It's kind of up from where I wanted to fish, but we got really good water here. The water kind of flows off the bank here, so we got a little bit of a real slow pool along the bank. We got a nice ledge that runs out here. We got some scattered big rocks, and the current is pretty good, pretty much what I'd look for. So we'll put some baits in the water, some cut baits and some live baits real quick, and we'll see what happens. Every once in a while I'll check on here, and if you have any questions or you just want to shoot the bull, let me know. And like I said, right now I'm gonna get some bait in the water. Moon pie, I think I love you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm singing moon pie while I'm holding a shad because there's moon eye. I don't catch a lot of moon eye on this pool, but I did catch one tonight. So I'm going to throw probably 2 live baits out here, and then a couple of cut baits too. I'm sure there would be no problem catching some bait up, or some channel cats up on the bank here especially. See, I'm running my typical Boss Cat Super J. This is just a 4-aught. I'm running 4 and 5 ounce, no rolls. At the present time. Little shad. These are that's just like a 5-incher. Not bad, especially at this time of the year when they're just kind of getting feeding, but I like to use a lot bigger, but just gonna go with 3 live baits for now. See what happens. Good thing about this area right here is I got baits at 3 different depths, so I'm probably 10 foot here and 14 foot here, about 17 foot here. 3 different speeds of current, really. You know, flatheads can lay in anything they want to. They're a big, strong fish. Naturally, I talk about a lot about flathead current. You know, flathead current, you know, is after you flathead fish a long time, you look at the water and you just look at it, oh man, that's perfect speed. And I don't know what that speed is. It's around 1 mile an hour. But that doesn't mean you can't catch them in 2 mile an hour, 5 mile an hour, 8 mile an hour. You can catch them while they're moving, or if they're just laying down, they'll lay behind a little rock or a little depression on the bottom, or a big, you know, wing dam, something like that, you know. So you're not screwed by high current. It just, like I said, if you want to anchor and target specific cover, they all come with their different variables and problems, but this isn't, you know, a tiny little bathtub like the Fox River where you got short pools and not a lot of water, and fish are pretty easy to catch and pretty easy to target. And you know, you get over to the big rivers and you've got a lot of different things to deal with, so you got to figure it out. So I spend a lot of time, probably more time when I'm in my boat driving around looking at stuff than I do actually fishing. Now when things get to normal pool and everything settles down, then it's less driving around because I already know, you know, those places. But you know, and that's great, be able to go back in places and catch fish instantly. But I really like being able to find new spots and find new fish in different areas. That's kind of fun, especially, you know, obviously with flathead. Got any of you knuckleheads on here yet? Let me see if I can see any of this. Hey guys, what's up? Sexy beast. You are one sick individual, my friend. I went live like 4 or 5 times, even channel catfishing this year again, and I was fishing down in a particular area, well, in the very lower rock, and the fishing down there early in, I don't know what it is, the first half of the year does not seem to be good, you know. And but and even that was even for channel cats. I can tell you when you can go into an area and throw out GNS cheese bait and have a slow day and struggle to get bites, there's just not a lot of fish there at that particular time anyway. There will be. Man, rods are hard to see. Sun is rough. This pool of the Mississippi River runs kind of east to west, slightly northeast to slightly southwest, but more just east to west. And it is a bear in the evening. And of course I know that, but I like to make things difficult. Be the thing I'm best at when it comes to fishing is making things harder than they need to be. Even though I preach a lot, don't ever do that, and then I turn around and I tend to do that. But this area that I'm sitting in right now in particular, I mean, because of how good this area is and how much good cover and stuff there is to fish, this isn't a place where I would fish a normal pool. But right now, said it gives me it's a nice area where I can sit. The boat's not going to move too much. It's got everything you need. It's just, like I said, there's so many other spots that are better that I would be fishing it at a normal pool. So, not that you couldn't come here in normal conditions and catch fish, because you could. I think it'd be a really, really good night spot on normal pool. When them fish kind of move up off the ledges, shallow here on rock to feed, or maybe even during the spawn or whatever. Wind is something you always have to watch for on the Mississippi, and the reason I'm here today is because it's an east wind, so it's flowing straight down, which it really wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't matter if I had a strong wind out of the west today. With the amount of current you have here, you're not going to have to worry about 2 anchors or a drift sock. There's enough current. It's going to hold you. It's going to take a lot of wind for it to be a factor in your fishing. So hopefully you can hear me. Uh-oh. Maybe got a little live action right there. head got real nervous. Oh yeah. I wish you could see better, just in case I catch this fish. I believe he's walking towards me. I got him. I don't think he's very big. And when I say I don't think he's very big, I mean I don't think he's very big. But it's just a flathead. I always told, you know, I guided for, and I still guide on occasion, but I mean I guided hard for a lot of years, and I always told people when they got in the boat, they'd always say, what's a good day flathead fishing? And I would always say, targeting one and catching one. Now, a lot of people might have different opinions on that. Look at that monster. I mean, an absolute pig. Someday, he'll be the stuff that dreams are made of right there. I absolutely love these fish. Spent a lot of years, a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of sleepless nights chasing them. Man, I love them. Anyway, there he is. So we set up on a place that looked good. We caught a flathead. That's awesome. I still think this would be a really good spot after dark. I really think they'll move around in here, especially in this high water. We'll get him back. Good deal. So that was flathead. My first flathead this season. I've only really targeted them once, so I'm going to keep on doing some moving around, and hopefully we'll come back with something bigger. And again, just out here trying to take lemons and make lemonade. Y'all have a wonderful day. You hear me?